Okay, it's Toby from Heavyweight MMA today with Ben Johnston from the Fight Centre in Brisbane. How are you, brother?
I'm good, thanks, Toby. How are you?
Good, man. Now, Eternal 83 coming up in March, man. I'm very excited for your main event fight. You're fighting up against John Fraser. Big fight, bro. How are you feeling about that one?
Yeah, no, it's good, man. It's an exciting challenge. John Martin Fraser's been the champ for a good while. I know we lost it and won it straight back, but he's been, since I started MMA, he has been the champ. So, I actually firmly believe that he's UFC worthy already. And beating him, if I get that done, I'll be more than confident. So to take things to the next level, I already am, to be honest, but it'll just cement things even more for me if I can get the win against a guy like him.
Man, he's a solid fighter, like you say. I look at him and Matt Myers when they had that fight, their first fight. I was looking at him thinking, man, both these guys are UFC worthy. Their skills are up there. And that was an awesome fight. Their number one fight. The second fight, although John's full-on fighter, he showed he's only human. Copped a nice spinning back kick in the stomach, took him out. But he came back and showed his worth recently when he fought your other mate, Brogan Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a tough night for Brogan, and I got absolutely nothing against John Martin Fraser, but I was spewing for Brogan. I'm one of the boys. It always hurts when seeing it happen to one of the boys. But you're right. Like John Martin Fraser got caught in his last one, but man, we can all get caught. Like I got caught in my first fight on Eternal against Caleb Rideout. I had no plans on losing that one.
Yeah.
But it's what happens, bro. It's the first round before you really have found your timing and rhythm and got your reads, and things happen. I don't expect it to be that easy to just catch him with a shot and be all over. So I'm planning on going the full 25 if I have to.
Yeah, man. And I wanted to ask you about that. Like, how do you, obviously your background is striking. You've been training grappling for a long time as well. But how do you find it? How would you feel if it went to a 5-round grapple fest like the other boys did before?
No, let's go, bro. Yeah, let's go. All good. Yeah, let's see how we go, man. Let's see what happens. I'm for wherever it ends up. It's all good. Yeah. And like we need to see where we're at. I grapple all day. Like, let's try it out,
That's it, man. And I was watching, just thinking like that, watching the way he fights versus you. I kind of see the fight starting with you slightly more technical, like on the outside. Like seeing your last couple of fights, you like to work on the outside and get your range happening and start to move in, kind of almost that CKB style. Although you've trained in different places, you've spent a bit of time over there. How do you see it playing out, man?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't thought that far ahead. Like, that I'll try and implement, but things can go sideways pretty quick when he's got his strategy. So let's just see, Yeah, like, obviously I'm a tall guy, so it would make sense to me to keep things long. But yeah, it's all good, man. If you watch my first 30 fights, I don't stay on the outside. That's just something that I've sort of tried to adapt to the MMA style. Like it's a different game to Muay Thai and boxing. Even in Muay Thai, in my Muay Thai and boxing, I went forward almost always. Maybe a couple of fights where I decided to play a long game, but generally speaking, I went forward. So yeah, it's all good in there too. But.
Yeah.
If I'm going to try and stick to my advantages, it'll probably be long, I guess. I'm trying not to make too many really cemented plans because, like I said, it's you got to expect the unexpected too.
Yeah, man. And you just mentioned the Muay Thai. When you fought that Yun Seo Shin, I saw you just miss with that wicked spiking downward sort of elbow, man. If that had landed, you would have sent his jaw through the canvas, man.
Yeah, I hit a few of them in the Thai boxing career, and like it's hard, bro, because I'm trying to be more patient, but the old habits die hard when you feel like you can put them away and you see the shot, you're like, oh, there it is. And for that one, I tried a little bit too hard for it, Lucky it wasn't. I just whizzed past his head, but I'm like, oh, that could have been good, you know.
Shades of the old Carnage Corbett, man. Are you a fan of Nathan's?
Oh yeah, bro, he's the best to do it. You know, we had him down at TFC for a couple of seminars back in the day, and he's a raw, passionate dude, and it rubs off on you. And just his style of like really precise elbows. Yeah, no, there's heaps to learn from that guy.
I love how he tunes up his partners a bit. It's kind of raw training, bro.
Right, you go to his Instagram and he's just flogging dudes.
True, bro. True.
Yeah, but you know, they know, bro. They know what they're signing up for.
Yeah, and you're training to fight, right? Yeah.
I mean, look, it's not like they didn't know who Carnage was and they hadn't seen on his Instagram that if you get selected for a demo, you know, he's going 70%, you know, like he's not going to be nice about it.
Keep your guard tight. Keep your guard tight and your body protected.
Yeah, 100%.
That's it, man. So you've had a squillion fights, man. Not so many in the MMA, but in the stand up as well, bro. Like, how do you psychologically prepare, or is that just all sorted now because you've had so many fights?
No, I mean, like we all get nervous. We all deal with. You'd be lying if you say you don't deal with that, like nerves and doubt and all that sort of stuff. But bro, that's part of it. You know, it's like everyone goes through that. It's just, I guess after 30, 40, I don't know, I'm 35 fights or something. You just get a bit better at it, you know. And I'm 33 now, so you know, I guess I'm at a point in my life where my self-worth isn't as wrapped up in my fight career anymore. Like just got engaged. Like she's not going anywhere if I lose. You know, my business I'm very happy with how it's going. I got a great team of fighters. I got good people around me. You know what I mean? So if for some reason I give my very best in this fight and I fall short, fuck, man, what else am I going to do? You know what I mean? So I give my best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, all good. But you know, in saying that, I feel like my best is going to be enough. You know. And yeah, like I said, it was not fuck, man, all good. What else? What else am I going to do? I cannot do any more than I'm currently doing. So just knowing that is like, yeah, no, it's all right. It'll take care of itself. And if it doesn't, well, it wasn't my fault because you couldn't squeeze any more hours in a day that I'm doing at the moment. You know.
No, man, that sort of age, 33, you've still got a few years like you left in the sport, and you're kind of in the prime, man, in the prime of being mature enough to, you know, handle your mental side of things, right, and physically stronger than you would ever been as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big time, bro. Yeah, I think, you know, when you're 20 something, I think every young man like starts the sport for maybe the wrong reasons, like. You know, you have to define wrong, but it's like we're all just trying to get respect as a 17, 18, whatever. You know, you want the boys to be impressed, and then as you get a bit older and a bit further along, it becomes less important. Yeah, and then it's sort of about fulfilling your own potential. You know, if you hang around long enough, you know. So yeah, no, I'm happy, man. I like my life. I'm happy with how things are going. I'm liking the trajectory of this fight career, and yeah, I've still got a bit in me, you know, like I feel good. And, you know, like, fuck, ideally, bro, we go to the UFC and we fucking take it all the way, you know? So that's obviously what I'm going for.
Nice, man. Hey, just hearing guys talking this week a bit again about sparring and stuff out of interest. How heavy do you guys go in your sort of training? Do you have a lot of head contact? Do you take it to a high level? Do you just like tap spar? How do you work it, bro?
Oh man, I don't know. It depends on the day. Yeah, depends on the opponent. Nate Law likes to bang a bit, you know, so he's a good partner when, you know, and then it's so hard to say, man. I never have plans of going hard with my partners, you know. They're the boys, and you try and take care of them, and it's about like, you know, staying injury free and getting good work in and good quality work. But sometimes you get competitive, and it's not personal. You just get competitive. You're not trying to hurt each other. Things just go like that. And those are sometimes my favourite sessions as well. But pardon me, I have we never try to get in wars with each other. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. It's best to stay away from it as much as you can, right? But it's also good to have those competitive sessions and, get a taste of what it's really going to be like when you step back in there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you try and replicate that in other ways too, I guess, so it's not just all like flogging each other, just who's got a harder head. Because we all know, like, if you don't know about it, you're lying to yourself, like the effects of getting hit in the head, and, I'd like to start a family, and I would like to not be a complete vegetable, but you know what I'm saying? I had some hard years through my 20s of just doing dumb stuff. So I'm looking at longevity now,
Yeah, man. I think that's the way to be, bro. Anyway, bro, so finally, Eternal 83, 16th of March, Southport Sharks on the Gold Coast, fighting John Martin Fraser. What's your for the middleweight belt as well? Yeah. What's your prediction, bro?
Man, I think it's going to be a good fight. Like I just get a feeling that it's going to be good. I never predict. Through all my Muay Thai career, I either knocked out or stopped like most of my opponents in the first round or two. I never planned. I never had any intention of like, I'm going to go out there and knock him out. It's just, I'm prepared for 5. And if it goes 1, great. If it goes 5, great. So no, I just think it's going to be a good fight, good, fun, hard fight. So yeah.
Nice, man. That's the way to be, right? Like it lets you be a bit more free with what happens. It lets you accept if it's not going your way rather than expecting it to be a certain outcome and then getting a bit shocked when it doesn't go to that outcome, right?
No, man, let's go and have a war, like in the best way, let's bring the best out of each other. That's what I'm keen for.
Yeah, awesome, man. All right, Ben, thanks for your time. Best of luck in the fight. I hope we have a great one, and I'll be supporting from Macau.
Thank you, bro. Awesome.
Cool.